Hey, good morning from the office. Good Monday morning. Let me see, what does that say there already? 55 degrees there, starting out 8 a.m. Monday morning here at LJ. Um, sorry they had to. We were really disappointed. Every year we really enjoy the Apple Blossom Festival here in LJ. They made a decision on, I think it was Thursday, to they made a decision on, I think it was Thursday, um, to cancel the app. Sorry, I got to quit looking around here. To cancel the Apple Blossom Festival here in LJ due to the weather, what we would be seeing throughout the weekend. Um, Make sure I don't have any messages I've got to handle first thing this morning. Okay. Sorry, got to multitask here. But anyhow, so there was a 4 or 5 spots of rain Saturday that were pretty rough, Josh, and then Saturday night was pretty rough, and 2 or 3 spots yesterday, which would have made for a nightmare festival trying to keep the tents down and everybody's stuff dry. So I hope we get back next year with the apple blossom. Sorry that had to change. We'll ask Carlos more details coming Thursday. Also, we'll get into it this morning at 10 o'clock. All right, so you're going to want to come back. We're going to be talking on Instant Replay with Dave Garner this morning, our sports show at 10 o'clock. We're going to get into some extensive discussion about the Fan and Rebels making it to the Elite Eight. Josh, that was 3 of the better baseball games we've watched in a long time. Last week, we had an opportunity to talk about it a little bit Thursday and Friday with Rick, but we're going to get into much greater detail. What's up next? When are they playing next? What time? Where? Who are they playing? So on and so forth. They're down to the Elite Eight. So, Josh, the brackets, if you look at them, they started at 32. So there was 32 in the 3A GHSA state baseball playoffs, 32 teams. Fannin made it past the first round to get to the Sweet 16. They made it past that round to get it down to 8, right? Am I right? 32 to 16 to 8, right? So 32 teams made it. And that's not all the teams in 3A. That's just the ones that made the actual bracket. So we'll do 10 o'clock. We're going to be talking about Fan and Rebels baseball. Plus, I'm going to wait till 10, and I got to get Dave in on this, Josh. Kentucky Derby. I mean, his father was a mudder. His mother was a mudder. He grew up a mudder. Sloppy, wet Kentucky Derby had a disqualification. I'll talk about that a little later, maybe in the second hour. We'll talk about the disqualification, but we're going to see what Dave thinks about that. Also, have you gone to see Endgame? Okay, the Avengers Endgame. Well, I did yesterday afternoon. Went down, watched Endgame. I'm not going to say anything for those that may not have watched it yet, but I wonder how much longer it'll stay in theaters, Josh. It's been out since third week. What will it stay? Probably will it stay 6 weeks in the theaters, if not more? I don't know. It's already grossed, over $1 billion? This movie has.
I think it's hit 2 now.
Is it up to close to $2 billion? All right. So I don't want to say what happens if you're the last person that has not gone to see, right? But still yet, Josh, yesterday you went Friday. Was the theater packed?
No, there were probably 12 people in there.
Really?
But I went at 1 o'clock, so.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I could see that. I went 3 o'clock yesterday. The theater was packed. Okay. All right. So let's get into Friday we were not able to go over this because of the All-Star panel on Friday. Sometimes it's right up to the end of the show before the jobs reports come out. Go to number 53. All right. I want to open with this for a reason. The state of the economy, and this was Sunday on Meet the Press. Number 53 when you get to that one, Josh. The unemployment rate is down from it was 3.8, it went down to 3.6, all right? 263 jobs created in April, all right? 3.2% wage increases from a year ago. Wages are up 3.2%, all right? Consumer confidence is 97.2%. Now, sadly enough, everybody likes to bet, the deep state media like to bet against our country and against our success. And even with these job numbers, the stock market is set to drop on account of President Trump saying, we'll talk about that, the tariffs he may put in place with China. But here's the jobs report from Friday. My concern is this is the last opportunity they have, the Democrats, okay? I think that President Trump, with this kind of jobs report, could win a landslide easily. I think you're going to hear a lot of people. The entire media this weekend, all of the morning shows, don't get caught off guard that they ran the jobs report, okay? Don't get caught off guard that they all talked about a strong jobs report. Because they all know the only thing now that could stop Donald Trump from a second term is for somebody to nosedive this economy. And that's a concern I have this morning. When MSNBC, Meet the Press, when Chuck Todd, CBS, ABC, when they all want you to know how strong that jobs report is, it concerns me the last move. They know the only thing they could do. The American people don't care about the Russian collusion delusion. They don't. We'll get into that, all right? This is what they care about, is if they have a job, if they're making some pretty decent money, their confidence is up, they're out purchasing things, consumer confidence. Trust me, the China tariffs discussion this week will not deter the American people or change this report. It won't do it, all right? GDP, I think, what was it? GDP was 3.2 or 3. It was over 3%, all right? And obviously, you can't have a jobs report without what? Give me, you always have the jackass, the dumbass, number 37, all right? Cory Booker says Obama's responsible for Trump's economy. All right, it's not possible, folks. It is absolutely it's nowhere near close, not possible. First of all, Trump's economy is a real economy. All right, Obama, quantitative easing, we just poured cheap money, cash, into the market as fast as we could. And the job creation was companies like windmills, solar panels, so on and so forth. The job creation during the Obama administration were jobs that were connected to the money that was created and just printed and pumped out. Trump's economy, tax cuts where the money was put back into the country. B, where people don't like the corporate tax breaks. I don't want to get in an argument. I think actually Amazon paying zero, that drives me a little bit, when these corporations actually pay zero. But anyhow, corporate taxes went down. Corporations repatriated. They had an opportunity to repatriate cash. I think Trump by everything he did with regulations, corporate tax rates, the tax bill, I think Trump threw over $1 trillion worth of cash into, okay? Over $1 trillion of cash went into this economy to operate. The $1 trillion of cash on this economy did not come from the discount window and quantitative easing. The $1 trillion worth of cash that came into this economy were strictly things like regulations, ending regulations, plants reopening, plants coming back to this country, President Trump's threats to put tariffs on. Now, I don't want to get into free trade arguments, but tariffs on steel, okay, milk up in Wisconsin, some things that happened there that made trade up in the northwest, manufacturing and trade is going through the roof right now based on what the president did, not Barack Obama. So anyhow, $1 trillion worth of $1 trillion went into this country, into the economy. Nobody wants to talk about. Remember when the tax break happened? Okay, nobody talks about it anymore. All right, nobody talks about it anymore. But when the tax break happened and the corporate tax rate went down, not all, but you remember the stories one right after another of corporations giving bonuses where money was coming into the country, repatriating money, having this tax break. They needed to get the money out. They gave out a lot of bonuses. In those bonuses, a lot of people went and purchased things. I don't want to go there, but it's ridiculous. I mean, I think when somebody like Cory Booker says, is that number 37? Go to number 38, all right? I think here's number 38, State of the Union, CNN. Okay, Booker says, and this is Fox putting it up, Booker says Obama responsible for Trump's economy. I really think it's the obligation of the individual that's sitting there with them. So when Cory Booker's looking at you and say, Obama is really responsible for Trump's economy, I think it's the responsibility, Jake Tapper or the rest of you, to look back and say, are you really that big a dumbass? Sorry, I know it's Monday. I shouldn't start like that, all right? All right, anyhow. So, let me go over a couple things, take a brief break. We're going to get back, but here's what we're going to talk about. Mueller, he does not want Mueller to testify, is what Trump said. But with everything going on with China, Venezuela, okay, Iran, everything happening around this world, the only thing the media is concerned about this morning, and they are going nuts over, is number 55. Did you tell him not to meddle in the next election? Interference call? Did you? It's the only thing the media could think about is did President Trump tell Vladimir Putin, don't meddle in our election? You remember when Obama said it? When Obama told Putin, stop it? Yeah, that worked, right? I'm going to take a brief break. We'll be back right after these messages. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office. Take us a break, Josh.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge, we have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and LJ, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, during the break, Josh, are you shocked or surprised that like every hour of every minute of every second of every day right now, I'm talking baseball? Are you shocked by that?
No, not too shocked.
Not too shocked. Okay. I can't help it, folks. I can't help it. And I want you to stick around for 10 o'clock. I want to talk to Dave Gardner when he comes on. I want to talk about Redan, that baseball team. It was almost like in that first game, Josh, Redan said, you know what? We've got to get our backs against the wall and prove that we don't quit or something, because you know what I'm saying? It's almost like they had to get stirred up to really get that team going. And when they did, oh my gosh, that's a good baseball team. Absolutely. So at 10 o'clock, I want to talk about the fans. I want to talk about the team and Pike County. So, all right, we're back. Now, let me say this, okay? All we heard about this weekend, if you get up this morning and you turn on any news cycle, and I tell you, I don't like to keep going and going, but I don't care which damn one you turn on, all right? You turn on ABC, CBS, even Fox will do this morning. You turn on every single one. And what they will do is they will talk about, right? They will talk about President Donald Trump had a 1-hour phone conversation with Vladimir Putin and did not ask him, please stop meddling in our elections. Put up number 55 again. Now, in the Oval Office, the president's there. I forget who he's with, and the reporters are yelling questions. And one question is, did you tell him not to meddle in the next election? Did you tell him? Right? Which we all know that President Obama basically did nothing when it came to the Russians meddling in the election, because at that same time, the corruption and the collusion with the Russians was in the Democrat Party through Christopher Steele and Russian spies. Let's play Obama's. Now, this is what the media wanted. This is what they missed. They missed this guy right here. Play Obama and Russian meddling into our elections. All right? Because what I want to show you is, I want you to hear this, because every single, I don't care where you tune in this morning, all right? They're going to talk about, did you ask President Putin, and why will Trump, every one of them, why will Trump not push back against Russia? Now, what you don't know is behind the scenes. Just let me know when you got that video, okay? All right. What you don't know is behind the scenes, there are groups that are working daily to make sure that Russia no longer hacks into our system. We have groups that are doing everything they can to stop Russia from hacking into our computers on a daily basis. China, and obviously, you know, the media is concerned with the $90,000 worth of Facebook ads that some Russian oligarchs took out during the election. Now, let's listen to Obama here about Russian meddling into our elections.
In China, I felt that the most effective way to ensure that that didn't happen was to talk to him directly and tell him to cut it out, and there were going to be some serious consequences if he didn't. And in fact, we did not see further tampering of the election process, but the leaks through WikiLeaks had already occurred.
The leaks through WikiLeaks had already occurred. The leaks through WikiLeaks had already occurred. I looked at him and just told him directly. I just told him, cut it out. Cut it out, man. The leaks through WikiLeaks had already occurred. See, Obama knew all the way down what was going on with the spying of the Trump campaign. Obama knew all the way down to Loretta Lynch, every last one of them, what was going on as far as the FISA warrants. Obama knew every bit of this. When WikiLeaks leaked those emails, Obama told Putin to cut it out. Really? He came out and told Putin to cut it out. Check when Seth Rich dies. A DNC staffer. I'm just saying, okay? Check it out. Do the timeline of when Seth Rich died. WikiLeaks had already leaked the emails. Now, the only thing the media knows how to continue to say is, hey, is it okay to use the information that a foreign government puts out? Should you not report that to the FBI? If there's foreign information, should you not report that to the FBI? You will never hear once that what WikiLeaks dumped was true. You'll never hear that. They know Attorney General Bob Barr, okay, William Barr. They know Attorney General William Barr, okay, is going to look into every bit of it. And they are a nervous wreck. They do not know what to do. So we'll go into the subpoena, but hey, today the only thing they know. Now the President of the United States, the Trump administration, has put more tariffs on Russia. They have tightened things on Russia. The Obama administration has come nowhere near close to tightening things on Russia like the Trump administration has. We know there's no collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia, so there's no fear, okay, of why Trump would not stand strong against Putin. Trump just does not come out, and he's not going to sit in a room full of people from MSNBC, CNN, ABC, CBS, New York Times, Washington Post. He's not going to come out and tell you the entire game plan against Russia. Okay? Russia said that they don't want to be involved in Venezuela. They don't want anything to do with the. Oh my God! Russians are there right now. We know that. We know that. We know Cuba's involvement. We know Russians involved. The Russians are involved. We know each and every bit of it. The president knows that. Okay? He's just not going to come and sit down with everybody there and talk about it. So here's what I want to look at briefly. And because what I want to, and this is sometimes where I get off the beaten track, and I know some of you don't like it, but if you're going to get up this morning and you're going to hear, hold on just a minute, all day long, why President Donald Trump did not ask Vladimir Putin to stop meddling in our elections. All right? We have a guy that could be president of the United States. This guy is a total dumbass. Yes, he is. I'm sorry. Now let's play Biden. Let's play Joe Biden, what he said in Iowa. And they're not talking about this. Play the video of what Joe Biden said in Iowa.
China is going to eat our lunch? Come on, man. They can't even figure out how to deal with the fact that they have this great division between the China Sea and the mountains in the east, in the west. They can't figure out how they're going to deal with the corruption that exists within the system. They're not bad folks, but guess what? They're not competition for us. But here's where we are. We're in a situation where right now we have not only the strongest military in the world, we have led not by the example of our power, but by the power of our example. That's why the rest of the world has it referred to us. Not a joke.
China, come on, man. They can't figure out. They can't figure out. That's what that buffoon said. China, come on, man. Now, the President of the United States is the first, and he goes everywhere. Donald Trump goes, who made these deals? Larry Kudlow, the President of the United States, Steve Mnuchin. They are trying, the list goes on, they are trying to take trade deals, disasters. Remember TPP, Trans-Pacific Partnership? Thank God Trump got us out of that when he came into office. You have senators, you have congressmen that supported the TPP, and they say, Trump will say all the time, who the hell made these deals, right, folks? You and I both know. that these trade deals have been disastrous for our manufacturers, our companies here at home. Look at NAFTA, which Joe Biden voted for. Look at NAFTA, okay? President Trump said no more. He has made a new deal with Mexico and Canada where more parts have to be manufactured right here, auto parts, in this country. I mean, the list goes on of what this guy is doing that is going to, the President of the United States is going to have a bearing on this country for years. Where President Donald Trump is saying, who the hell made these deals with China? Who made these trade deals, these disastrous deals? In the future, people are going to say, look at these great deals we have. Thankfully to Donald Trump, the President of the United States, in 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22, and so on. Right? Those are the deals. And now I said early on, would the American people be able to handle what has to be done to bring China to the table? So you just hang on. The President of the United States, don't let the media tell you all this stuff today about how bad it is that Trump's going to put these tariffs on, all right? Don't let the media do that. He's going to put these tariffs on China, and we're in big trouble. You've seen the jobs report. This economy is strong enough to sustain Trump making a deal with China in trade to make our economy even stronger. Now, I'm going to do it one more time. Could you go back to the Biden video? And I want to play that China one more time if you could. If you could go back there, just because I got off my train of thought. I just want to, and I'll tell you where to stop it and come back to me. Tell me when, just go ahead and do it when you can do it.
China is going to eat our lunch? Come on, man. They can't even figure out how to deal with the fact that they have this great division between the China Sea and the mountains in the east. I mean, in the west. They can't figure out. They can't figure out.
They can't figure out. This buffoon, they can't figure out. Now, let me show you number 3. Give me number 3 here, okay? Now, okay, there is China, Taiwan, the Philippines, Indonesia, Malaysia, Vietnam. I probably said that twice. All right. If you look in there, you will find North and South Korea. That's the South China Sea. Japan is out there somewhere, right? They can't figure out. During the Obama administration, pull up number 1. During Joe Biden and Barack Obama, now you think about what President Trump is left with right now to work with North Korea, all right? Now the media is all, let me just say this, okay? Let me go here. Give me, before we do that, there's number 6, all right? The media loves the failed summit. They always talk about Trump's failed summit. North Korea conducts tests of new tactical guidance weapons, which may be short-range ballistic missiles. And look, they're looking up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. All right? The media bets on our president's failure, and they bet every day against this country. The media does, okay? And that buffoon that just said that China can't figure it out. Now, you think about what the President of the United States has to deal with. Look at number 1. You know what that satellite, you know what that is, number 1? That's satellite images of a man-made island, several of them, several man-made islands. Now remember, we got the same guy, Barack Obama, that told Russian President Vladimir Putin, Cut it out, man. Cut it out. That's the media. That's the president they want. He said, cut it out. Donald Trump, we asked him, did you tell him not to meddle in our elections? Did you tell him to cut it out? No, maybe Trump is handling things a different way. Because look at this. You see what happened here in the South China Sea? We got to deal with everything in this region. And Obama and Biden were told that these were islands being built by China for their tourists, their rich people in their country. We're going to go there. Let's go to number 2. There's another little better aerial shot right there of one of these military islands in the South China Sea. You know, Biden just stood up there and said, really? They're going to eat our lunch? They can't figure out. He's a buffoon, folks. Let me tell you something. I am a capitalist. I do not agree with Bernie Sanders at all. Do not. But I will tell you this. I can sit and listen to Bernie Sanders faster than I can this buffoon Joe Biden. Pull up number 4. You see those troop carrying ships there at their dock? This is actually what one of those, I mean, they got a highway on there and everything that one of these man-made islands look like. But you know what? This is what the media is concerned with. Number 55. Why won't Trump stand up to Vladimir Putin? Folks, you need to pay attention to what's really going on out there. You know, number 23. Number 23, CNN. All right, from Seoul, South Korea, 1:18 this morning. Well, 1:18 right after 5 a.m., 4 a.m. I think it was 4:18 a.m. this morning, Eastern Time. Satellite images show North Korea missile launch. Trump administration trying to salvage nuclear talks with Kim regime. And you don't think these people are enemy of the state, CNN? Trying to salvage. Satellite images show North Korea missile launch. Okay? That's a big damn deal. Go to number 1. I want you to go into the archives and try to find all of the satellite image reports where China was building islands out there in the South China Sea, eating our lunch. But no, they love the fact. Can you go to that last picture without me giving you the number? Because I don't. I'm gonna go do just a couple more quick things. Let me see this one here. Let's go ahead and I had the other one here. Let me see. I think we just brought this one up just a second ago. I don't want to continue to go down this road. That's the one right there. And then we have give me number 13. Less than 10 weeks after failed Hanoi failed summit, North Korea conducts tests of new tactical guidance weapons and multiple rocket launchers. See, this little rocket man just left Vladimir Putin last week. Just left a summit in Russia with Putin. All right? Russia has hired military, special agent military in Venezuela. You think the hour on the phone that President Trump was maybe focusing on this guy here with Putin, Venezuela, Iran? Do you think he was focused? No, the media is so bent out of shape. What did you say, President, to Vladimir Putin about North Korea and denuclearization of the peninsula? No, you must say, are you not going to meddle in our elections? Because our democracy is crumbling as we speak. That's what the priority is, right? And will Mueller testify? Number 6, we already showed you this. New tactical guidance weapons. Number 6 here, MSNBC. And again, let me show you number 1. This is out in the South China Sea. You look it up yourself. China, man-made military islands in the South China Sea that Barack Obama and Joe Biden for 8 years watched them built with satellite imagery. And then Biden says, man, China's going to eat our lunch. Get real. They can't figure out. Just remember those words. China can't figure out where Joe Biden's concerned. What a buffoon. And the media needs to highlight that. Take a break and we'll come right back, talk about Michael Cohen. Why not?
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LOJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in J next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and L.J., Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
8 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, we discussed this morning, let me just say this. You know, Josh, we've gone all the way through here. We've got to put up how people can contact our show. Right there it is. 706-889-9700. chief@fetchernews.com is our email, and there's all the social media ways you can follow us. Now, let's bring it back here we've talked about the jobs report, and the only thing the media is focusing on this morning is the the fact that the president did not ask if Vladimir Putin would stop meddling in our elections. So let's just enjoy this Monday morning with number 7, Michael Cohen, the fixer. He's headed to prison today, right? And, you know, they abandoned him. The Democrats did not continue to use him. Why, Cohen thought that he was going to offer them, remember, with Lanny Davis. The Clintons are through. Are they through with this guy? Now, we know Lanny Davis, his attorney, is only working for the Clintons. And we know that this guy, and they're going to make a big deal of this guy going to prison today as one of Trump's, the fixer. But let's remember, this guy is not going to prison today over Russian collusion. This guy is not going to prison today because of his trip supposedly to Prague, right? Nobody is following that. This guy's going to prison today because he is a low-life piece of garbage crook. He's a crook, okay? We know here, I think there was 8 indictments and 8 counts that he was convicted on. 2 that they're calling campaign finance. Nothing to do with Russian collusion with the President of the United States. He turned over nothing, okay? Nothing to Congress or Mueller. Sorry about that. My nose is itching. Maybe somebody's showing up. Is that what it's supposed to mean? Somebody's showing up. But nobody discussed Mueller. Had nothing in the report. There's nothing here that says, oh my God, Cohen has the dirt on the Trump Tower meeting. Remember they called him in, and he came in, and oh my God, he said that Don Jr. walked around the desk. It said the meeting has been set. All right? Nothing. Cohen had nothing on the President of the United States. Now, if you think for 1 minute, if the Democrats had something this guy could use, would he be going to prison? Look at Mueller. They're begging Mueller to come testify. Remember, this guy, through Lanny Davis, told the committee, told Congress, said, hey, Congress, slow down. Can't you help slow down me going to prison for 3 years? Because I have all of this stuff. And they said, no, we can't help you. All right? Now, before we get into the, let me get this other one on Cohen here. The fixer is headed to prison today. Let's go to number 34. All right. CNN, 4:11 a.m. this morning. CNN says, Michael Cohen, number 34. Michael Cohen begins serving 3-year prison sentence today. Okay? Former Trump attorney reports to federal prison in Otisville, New York. Now this is the nice prison, okay? Number 35. Prosecutors refuse final meeting with Cohen. They refused the final meeting. They don't have anything. Do you think Jerry Nadler, okay? Now think about this, the Ways and Means Committee, all right? Now the Ways and Means Committee, which is headed up by, I forget this guy's name, but the Ways and Means, House Ways and Means Committee is where you go to get the IRS to get tax returns, all right? Do you think if Maxine Waters from her committee, I forget which one it is, House Banking Oversight or whatever committee she's on, the Ways and Means Committee, tax returns, Jerry Nadler, if you think that he could have dumped documents that they could have used, that he would be going to prison today? Nothing in his testimony proved obstruction. You see, they keep talking about Don McGahn, White House counsel. But wouldn't this guy hold more opportunity for Trump for obstruction? Wouldn't this guy hold more opportunity to prove collusion? He's going to prison today, folks. Cohen is living proof right there, because he's going to prison. The Clintons are done with him. The Clintons are finished. Well, what about the Southern District of New York? Well, we'll see. But I'm going to tell you right now, pretty much they're finished with him, because if they were not finished with him, he would not be going to prison. Nobody cares. Now, Michael Cohen, let me just say this. Number 16. Cohen could also be a target of bullying, harassment. Wait a minute, I don't know if that's the first one. Let's go with number 15 first. I don't know if this is in order, but let's go with this. This is NBC News. Cohen to prison Monday. Ex-officials say the rat should watch his back. Factor in the camp's design off a secluded 2-lane road without much fencing or security, and Cohen could find himself easily harassed by paparazzi and other, ambushed by someone looking to harm, said Donson. I may have it backwards, but let's go to the next one, number 16. Cohen could also be targeted for bullying, harassment, or worse, for his cooperation with special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation and other probes. And that can make him a candidate. He's a candidate for the prison's protective housing unit, said Donson. Trump himself has branded Cohen a rat. So the Democrats, the only thing, sorry about that, folks, the only thing the Democrats really are giving the guy is, look, we're going to send you to the cushy, we're going to send you to the federal cushy penitentiary. We're going to claim that because, you turned on the mob, as they want to portray it, a rat, and you are the fixer, that we're going to put you in a protective housing unit where he's going to have all the food choices he wants. Cohen's going to be living fine in a dormitory that he's going to get about anything he wants. He's going to be able to send text messages. That's right. He's going to have all the comforts there for 3 years. 3 years. Because he's hoping, reason he's got the 3-year deal with the special prosecutor is Cohen is hoping, or was told, that he would get a presidential pardon just from the next president. Watch and see. That's what they think. All right, so Cohen is gone to prison. Michael Cohen. That's a big deal for the media today. All right. Cory Booker says that Donald Trump is not responsible for the economy. The media is overlooking the jobs report this morning. It's more important to ask why the President of the United States did not tell Vladimir Putin, to stop meddling in our elections, and we looked at that. I'm going to take a brief break, come back, and set up the rest. We got to get ready for the 10 o'clock sports show this morning. So I got to take a brief break. We got more to come on this show before we get to that one. Take us to a brief break.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair, and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on-site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your helpful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, this show here, let me tell you a little bit about our broadcast schedule this week. This show here will go right up to 9:50. We have a special sports show with the instant replay that we're going to be running this morning. So we have to get ready for that at 10 o'clock. That's on our Team FYN Sports Facebook page. We run our sports show on Team FYN Sports Facebook page. Now, Wednesday night, this week, because of the baseball schedule, we will not be running the NC Sports Report this week. That will not be airing this week, NC Sports Report. Instead, we will be, Team FYN Sports will be broadcasting Wednesday and Thursday night, if necessary, the Elite Eight Fannin Rebels home against the Pike County Pirates in the Elite Eight. So we'll give you more about that. Give me all the social media ways there, Josh. Chief@fetyournews.com. There's our phone number and all the social media ways you can follow us. But this morning, that way you can keep up with our broadcast schedule. And also get in touch with our marketing department. If you're out there and you have a business, small business, and you want to show support for the Fannin Rebels, we can get your name on our broadcast. We can get your commercial, whatever, so you could show them the support as we're broadcasting. All right, now, number 8, okay? Trump changes course, opposes Mueller testimony, all right? This is blowing up all over the place this morning. Let me say this, okay? Let me say this. Excuse me. Supposedly at 9 a.m. this morning, 20 minutes ago, close to 20 minutes ago, a contempt is a contempt now against William Barr, the Attorney General, for not just kissing Jerry Nadler's, the chair of the House Judiciary Committee, kissing his ass. That's pretty much it. Folks, sometimes it gets very old when the media should tell you this. I understand Mueller is still under the Department of Justice. He's still employed there till the end of the month. I understand it's the end of May. We are May 6th. When they tell you that he is, they're working on a deal for him to come and testify before the House by May 15th, probably not true unless the Department of Justice, which, let's remember, the Attorney General is a cabinet position. Okay? They never talk about that. The Attorney General is a cabinet position in the executive branch of our government. All right? Trump changes course, opposes Mueller testimony. And the only reason Trump is changing course, as they call it, there's no need for Mueller to testify. There's nothing. What are you going to ask? What are you going to ask Robert Mueller? Read the report. Read it. It's out there. Okay? On this show right here, Congressman Doug Collins, okay? Let me see if I have a picture here. But Congressman Doug Collins, all right, let's go to 22. Deadline for Attorney General Barr to respond to House subpoena. Judiciary Committee Chairman Nadler set 9 a.m. deadline for Department of Justice to respond to his offer. He made an offer to the DOJ, all right? He doesn't have to go through with that, all right? Let me find something else here that I wanted to. Now, number 46 yesterday, this David Cicilline, okay, Democrat from Rhode Island, all right, House Judiciary Committee. He is on there with Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace, the Democrat, bragging that Mueller was going to be on there on the 15th of May. And then let me go here before we go back really quick. Number 48, CNN. Okay. Trump doesn't want Mueller to testify. Well, wait a minute. Why would he not want Mueller to testify? Chris Wallace, number 44. Will Robert Mueller testify before House Judiciary Committee? That's one of the questions that was out there yesterday on the morning shows. And let's see if I have anything else before we get a little more involved in this question. Let's go with number 18. The American people. There's a reason why I want to put this in here. Stay with me. Russian interference investigation. Okay. Trump has been honest and truthful. This is NBC News, the Wall Street Journal. Agree, 37 say he's been honest and true. Disagree. Trump has been a liar, according to these people. And let me put up one more here. Let's go with number 12. As the contempt vote looms, Democrats try to revive talks over full Mueller report. Okay. Number 10. All right. No objection to Mueller testifying before Congress. This is right at 5 a.m. this morning. Mitch McConnell, Kevin McCarthy, Representative Doug Collins, the ranking member of the House Judiciary Committee, and Senator Lindsey Graham, the chairman of the Senate Judiciary Committee. And really what they're doing here, they're trying to play games and put these four against the president. These four have said, hey, I don't care if I don't care if he testifies for Congress. You're not going to hear anything new. They won't play the entire sound bites by any of the four, where Representative Collins said, Doug Collins said Sunday on Face the Nation, they're going through the impeachment, they're going through impeachment. They're making it look that way, like the impeachment trial has started. All right, and let's go with number 8. Trump changes course, opposes Mueller testimony. Now, there's a couple things here that I remind on a daily basis, and it's redundant, and I keep doing show after show. Number 1, Robert Mueller reported to the Department of Justice. He reports to the Department of Justice by the end of the month. Okay? I understand he'll be released in May. Until now and the time that Robert Mueller's special counsel is released, it is William Barr, Attorney General's decision on whether he can testify or not. After that, when he releases him, will not be. Now, the only thing, what would Mueller say different? You see, anything Mueller says could contradict his report. So the only thing he could do is his report on tape, right? Mueller will have a bunch of questions and say, on this day, on this day, on this day, you wrote that this happened. What they want with Mueller is like the report on tape. You know those books on tape that you want? You know, you go and you don't read the book, you just get the book on tape. And not many authors, narrate their own book. But here's the bottom line, folks. The media wants Mueller sound bites. Absolutely. The Democrats want these sound bites. They will set up Mueller to give them sound bites. You see, if you read the report, and the report says that Mueller felt the president obstructed here or obstructed there, excuse me for that, just doesn't have, okay? Mueller's report just doesn't have the same with Rachel Maddow reading it. It's just not the same with Joe Scarborough reading it. It's just not the same with CNN. It's just not the same. If they could get Mueller to read this report out loud in sound bites, okay? Sound bites. Sorry about that if you heard a pop in the mic. I almost had to sneeze, and I didn't want to sneeze out loud. So if you, that Mueller, right, let's go to little pencil neck shift, number 9. Adam Schiff, today Trump announced he is opposed to Mueller testifying before Congress, before the American people. He also opposes letting McGahn appear. Barr's testimony alone, designed to protect Trump, isn't going to cut it. They will testify. The American people deserve the truth. No, they want Don McGahn and Robert Mueller to testify for sound bites. It just doesn't, the American people deserve the truth is translated into, hey, no, the American people need to hear in their own voice, okay? In their voice. Let me put this up where we have Mueller and Nadler, number 22. I said this Friday, and I'm going to do it again, all right? Now, Nadler, the bullfrog, number 22 there, the Attorney General William Barr will not show up and take questioning from Nadler's legal counsel. He won't do it. And they want to go behind closed doors and have him questioned on the unredacted report with the underlying grand jury testimony and what they're calling all the evidence, the underlying evidence that's not in the report. They want all of it released. All right? Now, the letter that Charlie Crist, it was not obstruction, okay? The letter that was released by the Washington Post. So they made a big deal last week that this guy should be impeached. Everybody went on all the shows this weekend and said he should be impeached, okay? Everybody. All of the Democrats, when I say everybody, all the Democrat candidates, Nadler, if you're a Democrat, Nancy Pelosi, he lied to Congress, he lied to Congress. So now if they're calling for his impeachment, why would he participate in this impeachment right now? I mean, these people are crazy as hell, folks. If they're all calling for this man's impeachment, why would he participate and sign on to his impeachment trial? Because that's what they're doing. Even Congressman Doug Collins says, hey, they're going through the impeachment motions. They're going through the motions of impeaching the President of the United States. They just don't want to call it that. He can read between the lines. So what they want to do, and I said this Friday, and I'm not going to keep going with this, William Barr, they are so afraid. They are so afraid about what's happening now. Because you know the true collusion with the Russians, with Hillary Clinton. You know the true people that should be going behind bars. You know all that. You know the Trump campaign was spied on. You know the IG Horowitz's report, his first report on Strzok and Page and Hill and McCabe was devastating. You know that. But nobody took it anywhere. We didn't have an attorney general to take that first report anywhere. Now when you put the second report that Horowitz is going to come out with in May or 1st of June, these people are trying anything they can, Nadler and them, because they are scared to death of the second investigation that's getting ready to happen. And what they're afraid of is, okay, I'm going to give it to you right here. I think I have, he didn't ask the question, okay? But anyhow, I think Chris Wallace asked the question yesterday, should the Democrats not open their own investigation into the Genesis? Wouldn't it be the right thing to do? But they're so afraid of what William Barr, the Attorney General, is doing right now in the other side of this investigation, they are shaking. They don't know what to do. Nancy Pelosi, did you see her tremoring and shaking when she came out and called for, why do you think they're calling for his impeachment? Is it Uber? Is it out in Utah? Okay. A federal prosecutor, federal attorney out in Utah that is looking at the FISA court. The inspector general first one out with Strzok, the emails and the text messages. Strzok, Page, Andy McCabe, Cohen, the former FBI disgraced director, the list goes on. Horowitz getting ready to bring out the Inspector General the next report. That's going to be a lot of trouble for the Democrats. This goes all the way to the White House. You're going to find that out, Barack Obama. You're going to start seeing, you think Michael Cohen, not one person made a deal with Robert Mueller, okay, that turned evidence. Remember this, folks. Not one person. They're not putting this up anymore. They don't want to remind you of this because you're too smart for this. Not one person turned evidence, made a deal with Robert Mueller to turn evidence to show Russian collusion. Not one. Everyone that made a deal with Robert Mueller to talk about anything was because of our government taking these people and turning them bankrupt, and they asked to have it stopped. General Flynn said, what do I have to do to stop this? I mean, I've lost everything I've got. Papadopoulos, all of them. What do I have to do to stop this? But no, not let me make a deal to stay out of prison because of Russian collusion, and I know what happened. Wait till you see the people on the Democrat side that start making deals. Wait to see who cooperates. Will the media report all the people that are going to cooperate or try to cooperate to keep from going to prison? Will they report it on a daily basis? Will Joe Scarborough and Minka start this morning by saying, hey, one of their shows, hey, so-and-so is cooperating with Attorney General Barr. But no, Joe Scarborough keeps calling this guy names like Roy Cohn. Now, he will not, because I'm telling you now, impeachment hearings, you do those by allowing legal counsel to ask questions like a trial. And William Barr's no one's fool. The Attorney General's like, hell no, you're not bringing in legal counsel to ask me questions. Now, if you want to do what the Senate Judiciary Committee did the other day, and you want me to come in and answer the questions, 5 minutes per, but if you're going to bring in legal counsel, hell no. And if you think we're going to go behind closed doors, with like this letter that has nothing to do with me lying to Congress. I didn't lie to Congress. I don't give a rat's what Robert Mueller thinks of this report. It's mine now. It's mine to deliver to the American people. It's my report. It's right there to see. Read it for yourself. Charlie Crist and the rest of them, Democrats. Hey, you know what? Barr says no. I'm not putting up with it. Don't care who you think you are. And you're not going to push me around. And I'm not going to go in and say things and have documents shown to the committee that are going to end up in the Washington Post next week. Look, I got to take a brief break. I got to wrap up. I got a couple more things. We got to get ready for the sports show.
Hello, my name is Chad Watkins. I'm the manager at Larry's Body Shop. We are a family-owned and operated business and have been serving the North Georgia area since 1978. We are located at 1216 Progress Road in LJ, Georgia. Our shop specializes in collision repair and we work with all major insurance companies. Larry's Body Shop is ICAR Gold, the highest role of training recognized by the collision repair industry. It is estimated that only 10% of collision shops meet these standards. Our shop consists of state-of-the-art equipment such as laser measurement system, down-drive spray booth, spot and MIG welding equipment. All of our paints are mixed on site so that we can guarantee your paint to match every time. I know that having an accident can be a stressful event. We take pride in making sure our customers are satisfied with the repair of their vehicles. Our waiting area is clean and comfortable with free Wi-Fi and refreshing beverages. So if you're in an accident, stop by and see us at Larry's Body Shop.
Ace is your healthful place for paint and home goods, tools, outdoor living, and lawn equipment. But did you know Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge is a little bit more? We have hunting rifles and accessories for your next hunting trip. We have Amish furniture imported directly from Ohio. And we have Ace Custom Woodworks for all your custom wood project needs, from cabinets to artwork. Ace Hardware of Blue Ridge. We have your new house in stock.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
In 1981, Reed Nicholson began selling tires out of an old barn in Mineral Bluff. Little did he know that he had just laid the groundwork for the most trusted names in automotive services in the Blue Ridge area. In 1997, Nicholson Tire Center became what it is today, holding the same values of faith, family, and great customer service. 2 locations to serve you, and the Blue Ridge location is currently expanding to offer fast service and the largest U-Haul provider in Georgia. Nicholson Tire Center, Blue Ridge, and Mineral Bluff.
Hi, I'm Rhonda the Mattress Lady, and this is my husband Gary, owners of Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart. And we want to earn your business. From the time you walk in our door to the time we deliver your new mattress to your door, you will see the difference. Our selection and prices are the best in North Georgia, and customer service is our top priority. So y'all come on in and let us help you find the right mattress at the right price. That's Mattress Overstocked in LJ next to Walmart.
Circuit World, with multiple locations to serve you in Murphy and Franklin, North Carolina, Blairsville, Blue Ridge, and Ellijay, Georgia. Locally owned and operated since 1985. Appliances, electronics, and furniture. Name brand products like LG, Samsung, Dell, Whirlpool, Ashley, Catnapper, and more. No credit check, only 10% down on furniture, and only $10 down on any new lease purchase. Mention FYN10 for your special deal today at Circuit World.
Do you feel like healthcare has become too impersonal?
3 times an hour, I'll get you in, I'll get you out.
At Lifetime Medical Center, you're more than a number. We get to know you, not just your medical issues. Dr. Alana Kent is board certified in family practice and offers same-day appointments. She and her staff treat conditions from minor to chronic issues. Lifetime Medical Center, convenient to Jasper and Blue Ridge.
This may sting a little.
Welcome to Mountain Valley Motors. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles available, plus a wide selection of quality used vehicles. Located at 7535 Appalachian Highway in Blue Ridge, we treat the needs of each individual customer with paramount concern. We know that you have high expectations, and as a car dealer, we enjoy the challenge of meeting and exceeding those standards each and every time. Allow us to demonstrate our commitment to excellence. Our experienced sales staff is eager to share its knowledge and enthusiasm with you. We encourage you to browse our online inventory, schedule a test drive, and investigate financing options. Visit us online or call us at 706-516-1053.
North Georgia Diamond is your source for diamonds in North Georgia.
All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Let me just say this to wrap our morning up. We're getting ready to go to our sports show this morning, instant replay on Team FYN Sports Facebook page. And before we do, let me say this. The media is talking about whether, Vladimir Putin was told not to meddle in our elections, all right? If you do a search, all right, of Christian genocide, I mean, the slaughtering of Christians around the world, the attacks on Christianity around the world. I mean, if you do this search, look at it, all right? You will never see the media do stories like this. U.S. accuses China of using concentration camps against Muslim minorities. In a highly charged attack, the Pentagon says up to 3 million people could be imprisoned in detention centers. Okay? The United States has accused China on Friday of imprisoning more than 1 million Muslims in concentration camps in some of Washington's strongest condemnation of Beijing's treatment of minorities. The comments by Randall Shever, who leads the Asian policy at the U.S. Defense Department, are likely to increase tension with Beijing, which is a sensitive international criticism and describes the sites as vocational education training centers amid a stemming the threat of Islamic extremism. Now, so they're asking, every single media group is out there asking if this human rights violation of China putting 3 million Muslims in a concentration camp, okay, is going to be part of the China trade agreement. Really? Okay? Now, I don't want to go down the road at 9:45 this morning on what China's doing where Muslims are concerned in concentration camps. But China's not putting up with anything. Absolutely not. They're not going to put up with terrorists. They're not going to put up with these Muslims coming in here and radicalizing their country. Not going to do it. We, on the other hand, here in America, we're going to put them in Congress. We're going to put the Trojan horse in Congress, in our government. But the point I really want to get to is this outcry for these Muslims in China. If the same outcry around the world for Christianity, let's just try the same for that. Not one word in the media, the Muslims in concentration camps in China, yes, not one word about this from our President of the United States. Play the video.
And just today we finalized new protections of conscience rights for physicians, pharmacists, nurses, teachers, students, and faith-based charities. They've been wanting to do that for a long time, right, Mike? They've been wanting to do that for a long time. Happened today. Together we are building a culture that cherishes the dignity and worth of human life. Every child, born and unborn, is a sacred gift from God.
Every child, born and unborn, is a sacred gift from God. Nobody's talking about the National Day of Prayer. Nobody talks about what President Trump, they want to talk about what he said and did not say when talking to Vladimir Putin. They want to run headlines saying he failed at the North Korean summit. They want to run all this negative and bet against the President of the United States at all times. They want Mueller and Don McGahn to testify so they could get sound bites, right? When it comes to Christianity, let me just say this, because we have to go to get ready for the 10 o'clock show. You know where Mayor Pete Buttigieg and his husband were Sunday morning, just yesterday? Mayor Pete Buttigieg and his husband attended former President Jimmy Carter's Sunday school class. Just saying. I'm your host, BKP. We're out. We're getting out just a little early. It's 9:49. Josh is setting up the sports show. We've got a special show coming up that we're going to talk about the Fannin Rebels making it to the Elite Eight, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. All right, take us out of here, Josh.